Hello, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel for my review on the newest DC film that isn't tied into any existing comic book universe of theirs. Being incredibly dark and disturbing, this is Kia's Reviews, and this is my review of Joker. Everything you've heard about Joker is true. It is dark, disturbing, violent, crazy, and mental. No one can deny the perfect performance of Heath Ledger in 2008's The Dark Knight, but Joaquin Phoenix stands out as my favourite portrayal of the Joker. This film isn't tied into any of the comics DC have based around this character, which means that the film would be completely different to its source material. It was interesting to see how this character could be treated as a regular depressed maniac that becomes a failed comedian in search of revenge. The Joker is quite possibly the best comic book character or villain to ever be created, and to see him in such a situation and his rise to madness was terrifyingly thrilling and enjoyable in a way. The wonder of this film lies in its pacing, as it is very slowly paced for its first hour and a bit, but unlike other slow films where its pace is uninteresting, Joker holds the attention of the audience the whole time, creating a slow burn for the severe twist and unraveling of the story towards the end, in which the character we know to be the Joker fully rises to madness and gives into it. Nearly all portrayals of the Joker in film in the past have included a take on Batman, including Michael Keaton to Jack Nicholson's Joker or Christian Bale to Heath Ledger's Joker. However, Joaquin Phoenix doesn't have that Batman figure to combat against, meaning that we're just getting the villain front and center, and the most interesting take on this is how you feel sympathy for this depressed failure of a man. But as the film progresses, you start to realize that something just isn't right with the character of Arthur Fleck, and your sympathy for him decreases slowly. Once he embodies the character of the Joker, that's when you start to fear him. The best and most memorable part about this film was Joaquin Phoenix's performance. It isn't Oscar worthy, it's Oscar deserving, as this was purely thrilling and intense to watch. I had shivers for the whole runtime of 2 hours, meaning that Phoenix was haunting as the Joker. Everyone knows that the Joker is nothing without his laugh, and getting short and sharp glimpses of his laugh in the promotional material leading up to the release, Phoenix goes psychotic with his laugh. Randomly laughing at random times really sets the tone for how dark the film was going to get, and these random outbursts in which his laugh catches in his throat start as sympathetic but result as just simply haunting. Phoenix really won me over with this performance of his, as even when it seemed like it was painful for Arthur Fleck's character to laugh, he kept going, which was something no other portrayal of the Joker held. However, given that the film is based around a depressed man that becomes a failed comedian, this laugh suited the role perfectly, meaning that Phoenix deserves any awards coming his way. The final point in this film that stood out was the violence. The violence isn't frequent throughout the film at all. However, this does not mean that the short supplies of violence weren't graphic or over the top. The violence was proper to the plot, presenting itself in a way in which really gets under the audience's skin. The thing that makes the violence so full on, especially in a film that feels as real as this, was the build up to it, and then the confrontation of the graphic killings on screen become particularly hard to watch. As much as Joker most definitely isn't as violent as other superhero films like Deadpool or Watchmen, the impact the violence has throughout the film is quite clearly present, which unfortunately could make the film hard to watch at some points. Joker isn't one of those typical good guy versus bad guy superhero films audiences have become used to, especially with Marvel being so upbeat with their comedic films. But unlike these CGI heavy superhero flicks like Avengers Endgame or Justice League, Joker actually made me think about it, and presents a realistic approach to a depressed man who gives into mania to make his way through life, therefore giving the audience the portrayal of the Joker to define a generation from Joaquin Phoenix. So I'm giving Joker a perfect 10 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Are you going to see Joker? Let me know below. If you like what you're seeing here and you want to see even more, check out my channel and be sure to have a look at my previous reviews of Ride Like a Girl and Abominable. As always, be sure to follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. This has been Kia's Reviews, signing off for now.